Right now, what do you guys say for? Because I ain't gonna lie, I used to think like this when I was younger, right? Like for the guys who don't want to, who want to keep their wife, and I know this train of thought. A lot of guys think like this because I used to think like this again when I was younger. Like they want their wife to be this, their main wife to be like this. Look at her like this precious type of thing, and they almost don't want to take it there with their wives. That's why they cheat and
Mm-hmm.
they, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
cheat and they don't want to, they cheat and they got hoes that they, side chicks that they dominate with and they degrade them and all that shit. How? What do you say for guys who have that fear of taking it there with their main chick, or they may, put her on this pedestal, not in a simpy way, but just like, oh, that's my queen, or
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
They
want to
they
degrade her because this is my
yeah.
wife, or you know, for when I was younger, when I was real young, like if you was like my main girl, I wouldn't bust a nut on her face. Like I thought like that was too great, and for my main girl, this was before I knew how perverted they fucking were. But a lot of guys still have that type of train of thought, to where they
Mm-hmm.
won't even bust a nut on their face, or you know what I'm saying? So
Well, they're missing out for a start.
yeah.
Come on, man! Like that's the fun part. Well, if she's the one you're spending most of your time with, you want to do all the fun shit with her.
Yeah, right. It's
And
it's a
I
twisted
mean,
logic, but a lot of us used to think like that. Like,
no, I understand the
you
logic.
reserve that the you know all the dirty shit for your side hoes. You treat them like shit,
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
your girl. That's how I used to think when I was young,
And
like in
it's
my early
and
20s and shit.
I imagine that is guys will also have that frame of mind if like she's the mother of your kids, for example.
Right.
Like if she's your wife or she's the mother of your kids, like I don't want to call her a filthy fucking whore. She's the mother of my kid.
Right.
But here's the thing. Like you're not. It's not like you're doing this stuff in public.
Right.
Else has to know. It's not like anyone else. It's no one else's business what you two do in the privacy of your own bedroom, and that's what makes it even more powerful and more special, because she still has those perverted fantasies. No matter how much of a princess you treat her, like
Yeah.
she still has that dark,
She's
twisted, perverted shit going on up here.
you have to
So,
provide that
so you might
as
as
her
well
man. Yeah.
provide it as her guy. Show her why you're in charge. She ain't gonna
Right.
like. It's not like she's gonna friggin'. She loves you and she's into you and she's attracted to you and she's obsessed with you. She ain't gonna friggin'. Oh no, he jizzed on my face. Or oh no, he called me his. That's a really key distinction in language too. His
My.
naughty
Right.
little slut, right? Like you're my naughty little slut.
Right.
That's a very good distinction too. If she's your girl, labeling her that way, it's
Right.
like you allow her that freedom, because if she's loyal to you and basically like exclusive to you, well, through using this kind of language and tapping into this perverted side of sex, you allow her to still explore and engage in that all the variety of sex and all these different fantasies that she can't engage in because she's exclusive to you, right?
Right.
So you still allow her to have that, but with you.
Right.
And that's why I can absolutely, like, maybe I'm the exception to the rule, but I can jizz in a girl's face, call her like all kinds of retarded shit, and then still want to, like, after she's washed my jizz off of her face, I still want to hold her later, like cuddle her later that night. I can do
Right.
that, but it's I don't see. It's because I don't literally think she's a useless cum dumpster.
Right.
I'm just calling her that because I know it's something that's going to fucking get into her head and turn her on.
Right.
But I think
Right.
I think
So you
and you have to be
separate
able to separate that.
Right. Right. Yeah, that was what I'm telling you, man. When I was younger, I used to think, but I had to learn. As I got older, I learned like you got to give them what they want, man. If you're gonna be that guy in their life, you have to give them what they want. But
Yes.
I remember, a time where we would, even amongst my friends, we would like, you do the wife and not. I wasn't married or no shit like that, but the main, you don't turn your main chick out. That's what we would say. We don't turn your main chick out. You do that with the rest of the hoes, but
See,
and I know a lot of guys won't. They scared to act shit like that, so I asked it for them.
See, this is where I would totally disagree with that statement of like you don't
Right.
turn. Like I absolutely would turn, like, and I do turn my main chick out because
Right.
I want. If I'm spending most of my time with that main chick, I want to make sure I'm doing all of the cool shit with her.
Right.
You know, because I'm doing it with her the most. You know,
Right.
So-
That's right. I had to learn. That's something I learned as I got older. But I'm telling you, when I was young, that's how we used to think. Like, man, we smut the hoes and we treat our girls, special. And I just asked because I know it's some guys that's probably thinking like that.
Yeah.
You got to turn your wife out too, just to let you guys.
And you can
turn your wife
you can still treat her special after the fact. Like,
right.
you can still treat her nice, and you don't have to treat her like a complete whore outside the bedroom. You know, she can still be the mother of your kids, and you can still love her.
Yeah,
for example,
I think that was the problem. We didn't know how to separate.
yeah, you can separate those two things.
Yeah, you jizz on her face and treat her like a slut and go buy some ice cream after.
Exactly.
Hold hands and shit.
What do I say? I say, stick it in her ass and then buy her flowers. Like, that's romance.
Right.